My Dream Big Club. This is Len Komoroski, CEO of the Cleveland Cavaliers and Mortgage FieldHouse. Be sure to turn your dreams into action.
You've been able to kind of transition from baseball to soccer to basketball to hockey to back to baseball. So you've really touched most of the major sports, right? When it comes to gaining the experience, and just even from hearing you talk and the passion that exuberates, that's wonderful. I think when you start to think about all those different experiences, even from the intern times, like what are some of the core principles that you were able to learn and pick up?
Well, and it's a great question, and I talk about this all the time. First of all, you need to have that work ethic, and you hear this over and over again. One clip I love to show is from Rocky Balboa, and if anybody's ever seen that, you can go on YouTube and find it. And it talks about it's not about getting hit; it's about getting hit and keep moving on, and working through that. And that's how winning is done, and that's really true. We're all gonna get hit all the time. We're going to get blown up to a point where you just feel like you can't get any worse. And I know the cliches are out there. It's always darkest before dawn. Put one foot in front of the other, but it's true. It is true. I've been through it so many times personally. We all have. And don't be a victim. Don't.
The one thing I do want to mention, right, the research is that there's been a crisis with youth sports around the decline of the amount of participation, and I know you referenced the Aspen report. What's going on, and just kind of shed some light on what's happening with youth sport.
20 years ago, about 2/3 of all youth were playing team sports, and about 10 years ago, it was somewhere like 47%, and now we're down into the mid 30s. So you think about that, going from 2/3 to 1/3, and not probably wholly unexpected with that is you have the highest incidence of youth obesity ever on record now. What ends up happening is if you're not engaged in sports or activity when you're a youth, it's very unlikely it'll magically change when you're an adult. And by the way, we have amongst the highest obesity rates ever in the history of our society for adults as well.